To announce that we had an executive session for personnel purposes today at 5 o'clock. Sorry it wasn't on my agenda before, but.
I can put that at the front.
Yeah, as long as it was said,
yeah.
so, had to do with all our interims and non-interims and. Okay. Public comment, anybody?
I want to ask a question.
Okay.
Linda, do you need my name and address?
Darla Savko.
I do.
Okay, 68 Aber Road, Findlayville. For this, how's this gonna work? Is Harshman gonna cooperate with this new engineer?
We would hope.
I mean, that's all I wanted to ask, like, have there been any discussions, or, you know what I mean? And now that we're going back, I take it this is Pete and Harold. Are we gonna do, remember how we used to, I'll stand up, how we used to, you come here for the permit and you pay the township? You know, is that gonna be like how it used to be way before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it won't be quite similarly. Right now, they don't have available office hours so many days a week, so it'll be a little bit different, but very similar. Just maybe a little bit of staff here will be helping you through the process, and then, but it'll still, you can call them. They'll pick up the phone to you though, but
Okay.
as they're working us back into their, yeah.
It's gonna go back where we'd get more money maybe for the permits. Wasn't that an issue with Harshman, like they were taking the
We're not
wall?
sure. We'd love to tell you what that,
Yeah, because I know there was some question about that.
we're not, but yeah, it's, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you're gonna see that the new fee schedule is a little more customer friendly.
Yeah. So
It's,
I
I
just
think we're
wondered
going
how they
back to our
took
old,
the news.
I think we're going back to our old fee schedule as I understand it.
Well, some things might have gone up.
Yeah,
you know,
but
Yeah,
it's
but don't
not
like-
going to be what the
We
current.
weren't
Exorbitant
necessarily
cost we
in
can-
agreement with $375 driveway permit when most of the places around us charge $50 to $100.
Or I know, weren't they charging like for people that were selling their houses like $250 for a sewage, like saying that they passed the sewage test? And
It was
they
a
didn't
very
even do-
complicated fee schedule, that's all I can
Yeah,
tell you. It's
And they
very
didn't
complicated.
even do the test, it was the, you know,
Peters
that
Creek
Washington
always did the
County.
test, so.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
Washington
Or-
County or Visa or whatever,
Yeah,
they
we,
did that.
or for that Washington County Sewage Council actually did the test for septic tanks. But then they were charging $250 for a letter saying it passed.
It was, I can tell you this, it was the most complicated way possible to give out a permit. $100 occupancy permit wasn't enough, it was horrible. I've been doing it for 9 weeks now with it coming in and how it goes and how it comes back, and then everybody's checks are wrong because the form's not really clear, and yeah, there's two things on one form, there's an occupancy permit and a dye test on the same form, so they check them both but pay for one. It should be two separate, like,
Yeah.
it's one thing if 1 out of 50 get it wrong, but like every third permit, the customer, which is the resident and or soon to be resident, was getting it wrong. There's something broken there because it just was, it was very difficult.
Okay.
So, it wasn't enough money, cause it was so long to get these things out the proper way. Okay, so,